I was out with my wife and some friends for dinner, and I never expected that night would change my life forever. We all go through life assuming that things like this never happen to us, that our families are safe and secure. But I learned and experienced that it's not always the plan. On February 19, 2011, my wife, the mother to my 4 children, was struck and killed on the side of Lougheed Highway. We had stopped to help another couple that had been in a minor accident, and she was hit and killed by a drunk driver who ran a red light and sped off. The hardest thing I've ever had to do as a parent was to go home and tell my children the next morning that their mother was never coming home again. And as a child, I don't think you actually comprehend what this means. It's surreal. Imagining the next few days with my family and watching their grief. And the loss made me realize that I wasn't emotionally equipped to fully support and help them through this grief process. So I started to look for counseling and outside options to help. This process was very frustrating for me. Due to the negative nature of my wife's death and the lack of support and grief services, I took my pain and anger and started the Charlene Reaveley Children's Charity. My wife Charlene loved children, so this was not only a way to give back and support others, but also a way to honor her memory and keep her spirit alive.
The Charlene Reaveley Children's Charity was started 7 years ago by a grieving husband who was struggling with the loss of his wife and the mother of his 4 young children. He realized that there was a need in the community for support for children and their families dealing with loss. It was born from grief. He wanted others to have immediate assistance available. Nothing makes losing a loved one better, but we strive to offer hope and healing to children and their families. We are 100% volunteer run to ensure that any money raised goes directly to our supported clients, and all of our fundraising is through donations. Those donations go to our 5 programs, which include fully funded one-on-one counseling for children and their immediate family, a lending library of books and resources, bursaries for graduating students pursuing post-secondary education, camp funding to help kids get back to being kids, and an annual toy drive to give back and help in the community. Our client base has grown every year, and we support children and their families all across BC. Through these donated funds, we pay for hundreds of hours of counseling, awarded 45 bursaries, sent almost 100 children and families to camp, and wrapped and delivered over 5,000 toys to local children at Christmas. We couldn't do it without the support of our community and all of the people and businesses that support us and what we are doing. Love is in the relationship between people, and it transcends loss. Our goal is to help children and families work through the grief process and to focus on the moments that matter for them.